Howdy gamers, old gamer guy here. If you've been watching my channel for a good long while, you may know that I like to shoot zombies, and I also like to play with AI bots. So when I saw After the Fall on sale recently, I had to go for it.
Great! I just got word Johnny's nearby. Clear that sprawl tentacle to get that door open. Don't be afraid to use that gun.
This game is designed to be played cooperatively with up to 4 players, but yeah, I've always been interested in AI, and suddenly I think everybody's a little bit more interested in AI, but I always like it when a game lets me play a multiplayer mode with AI bots. And so with this game, the campaign is basically a multiplayer mode. And so this is the very beginning of the campaign, and I'll be playing with 3 AI companions eventually, but right now I'm by myself, and we find this guy mysteriously frozen. He's holding a gun that I cannot grab, but later on I will be able to pick up those weapons. Here we have clearly a zombie. This game lets you choose between 2 methods of reloading. One is more realistic than the other. It's like the Resident Evil system where you have to eject the clip and then get another clip from the ammo pouch and then put it in the gun and then pull back the slide. I don't have a problem with it with Resident Evil, but for some reason with this game I could not get that to work very well under pressure. So I died immediately here. I think that's kind of the point. I think you're supposed to die right there. But yeah, I could not get the relatively realistic reloading option to work very well. So I immediately switched to the easy reload and had a much easier time with it. But here I am being rescued by a mysterious stranger, and he's going to take me back to a safe refuge where survivors of this plague are apparently gathering.
Get in quick! Come on!
So this is about an hour of gameplay. It's actually a little more than an hour, but I played through the entire first level and then I edited that down to a little less than 20 minutes. And I'm going to give you my very vague first impressions of that first hour. You know, how the controls feel and how immersive the environments are, that kind of thing. I'll probably also ramble a little bit about other games because I tend to do that. But like I said, this is a cooperative game, and so the first place we go is to the hub. And I'm going to see a few other players in here. I'm guessing there are other new players besides me because this game was on sale for $10. So we have some players here, but the point of this video is to play with AI bots, so I'm not going to try to play with these people. But over here we have the matriarch, who is the leader of these survivors apparently. And she is where we will be getting our missions later on. But first over here we have our guns and ammo, our shooting range. On the left you can change your character, but over here it's kind of a weird system, but you find these floppy disks which have blueprints on them, and then if you have the proper in-game currency you can buy guns and attachments and things like that. I'm starting off with a pistol, and the game wants me to construct an ammo counter, so we can do that. And then there is the ammo counter, and I can pick it up, and with a very technical manufacturing process I can install it. So there we go. But now it's time to get our first mission. I like how you have to come over here and ring this bell to get Luna's attention. She moves very languidly. I find that very attractive, Luna. I hope you don't mind me saying so. But yeah, here she is giving us our first mission. We got to clear the streets and check through some buildings and check some safe rooms. Pretty straightforward. But we can set up these missions here at these arcade machines, and you can also look at servers and find games that other players have created. But I am creating one. I'm going to make a private game here with some AI assist. Looks like we've got 9 levels to choose from, but the campaign just kind of tells you which one to load. And I'm playing on the easiest difficulty here. I may end up turning that up later on after I unlock some weapons and some attachments and things. I left this loading screen in here just to give you an idea of how long the loading screens are, obviously. But here we are, the harvest site, Skid Row. And here we are with our AI bots. We've got more arcade machines in here. You cannot do like that gun customization, but you can buy some things at these machines if you have the currency. And I'll show you that here a little bit later. But right now I have no currency as I'm starting. So to exit the room, we push this button and we go out into the world. These areas are fairly linear with, some wider areas that you can explore, but they're fairly linear, and you will have these tentacles that will sort of block off the exit until you clear the area, and then you're able to destroy those tentacles. We have ammo boxes of different colors. The ammo has different colors. This pistol has blue ammo, but there's also green ammo and red ammo and yellow ammo. But here we are, just about to get into our first combat. These zombies don't seem particularly attentive, but this is the easiest difficulty level after all. The combat itself feels good. There is a satisfying amount of gore. There is dismemberment, and the zombies just kind of keep respawning for a while. Here's some more ammo of a different type. And then here's one of those tentacles I was talking about. You can't destroy these until the area you're in is clear. And then you move on to the next one and you do it again. It's all very straightforward, but I think it's a lot of fun. There goes Jimmy the AI getting a little bit too aggressive in my opinion. There is friendly fire, so you have to watch out for that. The zombies can spawn from those holes in the wall, but here I am finding another pistol. So now I am dual wielding. Both of these pistols are using blue ammo, which is kind of unfortunate. But now the area is clear, and I checked it for loot, and I can move on, and shooting both of those at the same time is very cool. Yeah, I don't know how obvious it is, but I'm aiming down the sights of these guns, but this view that you're seeing is really only like one eye from the PSVR2, so it's not exactly obvious that I'm aiming down the sights here, but it does feel nice and realistic as you are shooting these guns. Here's some more ammo, and we're going back outside. This level is fairly lengthy, which is nice. And we get a nice little zip line action there. Right here, I thought I was shooting at like an explosive barrel, and it wasn't until I watched this footage that I realized that that creature it was a creature, and it got up and ran away. I'm still not exactly sure what those things are, but never mind that. We're heading back outside. And up until now, most of the enemies have been just kind of regular zombies with a decent amount of variety to the visuals of them. Some of them move a little more slowly than others. But here we're about to see another type of enemy that has armor on it. My team makes quick work of that creature, And here you can see the quick reload, where all you have to do is eject the clip and then basically hold the gun next to the ammo pouch, and then it immediately automatically reloads. You can see the environments look decent, but not amazing. Over here we have another one of those frozen guys, but now I can start to pick up these weapons. We have a little better pistol right here, so I traded one of my pistols for that one. So now I have a pistol that shoots green ammo and one that shoots blue ammo. I'm not sure if they do different amounts of damage or anything like that. But here I am about to get to a safe room. This first level has several of these safe rooms. I think most levels just have the one you start at in the beginning and the one you end at the end of the level. But they have a face scanner, so you have to walk up and stand in front of the face scanner. Some of them have ammo boxes in them, some of them don't. But they all have 4 arcade machines. So if you were playing with 4 players cooperatively, each player could do their own thing and spend their own currency. But here's a look at these menus. Like I said, you can't do the full-blown gun customization, but you do have some things to buy here. Boosters, throwables, and devices. The boosters are healing syringes, basically. I'm not exactly sure what this device charge is. It looks kind of like an RPG. But the game says, be aware that if you do buy something, you will have less harvest at the end of the level. So I'm choosing not to buy anything here, and we're going to move on to the next area, which is like an apartment building. And I think this was my favorite area of the level because you're clearing these hallways, and some of these rooms can be entered. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I think this was my favorite part of this level.
See that?
Some zombies have superpowers, apparently. There's a spider zombie. And over here is another blue floppy disk. I think there are a certain number of disks just scattered around the level. But eventually we make our way back outside, kind of up on the roof. And we need to lower a big shipping container that's hanging from a crane. And we need to get this generator going to do that. And of course that makes noise, and of course that attracts the undead. This was probably my second favorite area of the level because it happens in stages. That container will lower for a while and then get stuck and you have to restart it. But meanwhile the undead are approaching, including a kind of a standard exploding zombie. You see these in pretty much every zombie game. And since I am stuck inside that radius of the explosion, now I cannot see very well, and this is actually kind of a creepy effect in VR. I'm not sure how long it lasts. I guess I could time it right there, but eventually I'm back in the fight. And yeah, there's the tentacles kind of blocking the power cable, so I have to clear it out of the way to restart the movement of the container. And more zombies appear. But this is a lot of fun. The shooting feels good. The AI is decent. I didn't enjoy that part so much right there, but I was just eliminated by a charger. And I just assumed my AI companions would be defeated here. You can see Jin being choked out over there. But they managed to defeat this thing, and Jin was able to revive me, which was great. And of course I am now developing a bit of a crush on Jin because she always seems to be the one that saves my life. You're going to see me get eliminated here again in a moment, just after this container is lowered and we're able to move on. We're almost to the final boss battle, so I'll show you just a little bit of that.
All right, team, get ready for the big one. This place is expect them any minute. Time for some serious harvesting.
All right, so here we go. We're about to drop into the final boss battle arena. And notice when I drop down in there off of this ledge right there, it's kind of an instantaneous drop down, you know, you just appear down off the ledge, and it's kind of jarring in VR. That's one of my minor complaints about the game. I think you can tell I really like it a lot. It sort of reminds me of Cosmodrome in a way, because the graphics are not quite as impressive as some of the other games I've played, but you know, VR has a way of immersing you anyway. Over here we can see another special type of zombie with an LMG, and they obviously cannot control it very well, but I thought this was a cool sort of a mini boss. Notice all the blood accumulating on the once pristine snow. This area is going to be really gory at the end of this fight. There we go. We eliminated the gunner. But yeah, look at all this blood on the ground. Getting really bloody now, and the final boss is about to drop into the arena, and I'm about to be eliminated by the final boss. You can see he has armor, sort of ice armor, and then underneath there are vulnerable areas to shoot. Very video gamey, and he didn't like me apparently. But there goes Jin. Look at that. Jin is just all over this. And they are going to defeat this boss. And then once they do that, they can Jin can come over and revive me, and I can get back in the fight, help them finish off the fight. And now it's just time to inspect all of the gore and grab all of the harvest and make sure we check the area for ammo boxes and things like that. But that is the end of the level. So here we go into the final safe room. We've got 4 more arcade machines, but we don't really do anything with them except to hit the button and officially end the level. And I thought there might be a bunch of stats like accuracy and shots fired and things like that, number of revives, but you don't really get a bunch of stats. We just get some points so we can eventually rank up. And it looks like I found 4 floppy disks of various rarity, so a couple of weapons and attachments and things like that. And now we have to choose to go back to the hub. I could just go straight into another level, but I am working on the campaign, so I have to go back to the hub and talk to the matriarch. I never complain about going to talk to the matriarch. Here's some more players. I still haven't tried to play with anybody else. I've just been playing with the bots so far, and I've been having a great time with it. Of course, the fact that I got it on sale for $10 has to be factored in, but I do like this. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. More videos very soon, probably No Man's Sky. But for now, thanks for watching.